Hello, welcome to Learn Coding from Scratch. Today I want to talk about a very common issue. I want to discuss about multiple panels in Java. So I want to demonstrate a simple example where I'm going to be using multiple panels or two panels in one frame more specifically. So I'm gonna open a project for this in Java project. Let's name it Java quiz. So under this project I'm gonna do all my simple GUI stuffs. So first I need to open a class. I'm assuming if you're watching this you are you know more advanced, or not advanced, at least have some basic knowledge of Java. So I'm not gonna talk about talking into details about the packages and stuff or how to open these projects. So I'm just assuming you guys know how to do this. So I'm gonna first open a package. I'm gonna name it let's see, package 01, and I'm gonna open a class. Let's name it multiple panels. As today's example is going to be about multiple panels, so I've just to make it relevant, I've named this multiple panels. So that's my class, and now let's begin coding. So first what I need is a JFrame. I'm gonna name it window equals to new JFrame. You see, at first there's gonna be an error here. It's not an error. It just wants to wants me to import the JFrame. So just click on this one. So my JFrame is imported. In this parenthesis here, you can write the name of the the window. You can give it a heading. So I'm gonna write it multiple panels. Now I'm gonna need a couple of panels. That's what my example is gonna be for today. So I'm gonna name panels underscore 01 equals to new J panel, and another one J panel underscore 02 equals to new J panel. Again, there are gonna be some errors, which basically is not an error. It just wants me to import the J panel. So my frame is ready, and I'm gonna work with these two panels. Just for the design stuffs, I just want I want to show you how to how these things work. So I just want to take a button so that you can see what happens. Even if you take multiple panels, you can control it just with single button click. So I have to import J button and maybe a J panel, J label as well. I'm gonna name this variable text equals to new J label. I'm gonna set the string to button is clicked. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is when I click the button, it's gonna display the button is clicked. We're gonna have to import the J label, and let's begin. So let me implement ActionListener. Again, I'm assuming you guys know much of these things, so I'm not gonna go into the details, but just to give it a preview. ActionListener helps us, or listens to the actions of this button. When we click on the button, ActionListener gonna help us do the work, do the code or execute the code. So again I have to import the JActionListener, and now there's an error sign in the under the class name. It's because I have to implement the method. That's a unimplemented method. It's by default you have to implement this. Let's override. Okay, so let's make the constructor. Actually, I'm doing this Java tutorials after a long time, so I might be a bit off my game today. Anyway, so let me see. So first, let's design the panel. So panel 01 underscore panel underscore 01 dot set background color, let's give it cyan. Panel underscore 02 dot set background color dot dark gray. Okay, let's see. Let's add this. So I have to add these two panels to the window, these two panels to my main window. So I have to write window dot add panel 1. I'm not using grid layout or any other layout. I'm gonna be using border layout. So the syntax is first you write the component here, then a comma, put a comma, then you use the border layout keyword dot maybe this one, let's put this in center, panel 1, and window dot add. So again panel 2 comma border layout page end. Let's put this on page end. So okay, we are done with the designing stuff. I'm just designing it roughly. I'm not finishing it. Just want to show you guys what's going on. So just finish it off. Window dot set size maybe 400 by 400. These are the height and width. Then window dot set default close operation, JFrame dot exit and close. If you guys don't know what this line means, is this line, what it does basically is, you see this is the red button, red cross mark. So if I close it, if I click on it, then it closes, and this line basically executes that, and it shuts it down. Even in the memory it does not it does not go on. So that's why you need to, for saving RAM purpose, you want to add this one. Then you've got window.set visible true. If this is your first GUI or any sort of tutorial video, you're watching this for the first time, make sure you add this line at the end. I don't know why I've used this. I've been told, and I've been doing this since the very beginning. So okay, so just let's see what we have done so far. So let's open a main class, public static void main. I want to name this main, and just have to initialize the multiple panels class here. MP equals to new multiple panels. I hope you guys know how to initialize an object or a class. I'm not doing anything here, just initializing this class here. So let's run this. So you see, if I go through the code and if I explain this, you see panel 1 is the cyan color, that is this one. Panel 2 is a dark gray, that is this one. I've added panel 1 in the center and panel 2 at the very end. So now, and here's the multiple panels text that is right here. So I hope you guys know what we have done here. So now let's go to our main objective. Okay, so I want to add this button to panel, let's see, panel 2. Okay, so panel underscore 02 dot add click. One more thing, this button will not work until we write this line of code. Click dot add action listener, and it's gonna listen to this class. So we have to write this keyword. You know, this keyword in Java, you know, bails you out of so many difficult situations. You know, if you work in, you know, C++ or C# or any other language, programming language, you know, you feel the need of this one. Anyway, C#. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about those stuffs. Just to make sure, you know, you guys know, this button won't work unless you write click.actionListener this or whatever class you want to make it listen to. So let's see if the button is added. I guess, yeah, the button is added. So just give it a text, maybe name it click. So you see, now this is the click. Okay, now I'm clicking on this, but there's nothing gonna happen because I haven't done anything. Now the thing I want for this button, the button click, I have to do it inside these two lines in the action perform method. So what I want to change the colors of both the panels, and maybe, you know, show the text the button is clicked. So let's add panel underscore 01 dot add component text. This text, that is this one, and the text is button is clicked. And I want to, you know, change the color of this one. So text dot set background, set foreground, that is the font color. I want it to be blue. That is, I guess, yeah, and I don't want it to be visible right away, so text dot set visible false. So now you see, let me give it a name, AE, just to show you guys what I've done. You see, I've added the text, but it's not visible because of this line. Text is visibly false, so I want to, you know, when I click on this button, the text will appear and the colors will be changed. So let me see. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is make the text set visible. I'm gonna set it to true, and I'm gonna change both of the panel's color. Set background, maybe this to yellow, and set panel underscore 02 to set background to color dot green. Whatever you will, you can set the color to anything you want anyway. So that's it. You see, with one button click, I'm gonna change I'm gonna do multiple actions on multiple panels. That's the main objective today. You know, I came across a lot of difficulties, handling multiple panels. That's why I decided to make this, and this is pretty simple. What you do, it's about organizing the panels. How you organize your panels, and you do your work or your code under the action performed, and you handle the panels exactly how you like. So let's see how much it's already 15 minutes, so I'm not gonna show you how to if I click again, the button will the color will reappear. So anyway, that's been the example of multiple panels. It's a pretty easy one, but I myself found it really difficult when I started off. These started off in Java. So just for you guys, I hope you can help. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. I hope you guys will be able to do more bigger projects. You can solve bigger projects with the help of these simple informations. Thanks for watching, guys.